Yes guys, and welcome back to the channel. Every off-season there's always lots of news about the Los Angeles Lakers, and this off-season's been no different so far. There's been news about Markieff Morris and Dwight Howard over the last 24 hours. As you know, they're both free agents after winning the NBA championship with the Lakers last year, and they both played crucial roles in the Lakers winning that championship. You know, so let's get into the news. The news is the Lakers are interested in re-signing Dwight Howard and Markieff Morris, and Brad Turner is the one who said that. Now, of course, it's pretty obvious. The Lakers had to be interested in re-signing them both. Both played massive roles at different stages in the playoffs. You think back to the Houston series, where the Lakers went small to match the Houston Rockets, and that meant Dwight Howard didn't get to play in that series much at all. And Markieff Morris stepped in and filled in his role as a stretch five, shooting well from three and doing well on the defensive end. And also Dwight Howard then, Western Conference Finals against Nikola Jokic, and in the NBA Finals against Bam Adebayo, had super games, super series. It's no surprise the Lakers want to hold on to these guys, especially in the news about Rajon Rondo more than likely leaving the Lakers, and KCP is still up in the air what they're going to do with him. So anyway, let's get on to it. So the Lakers, I said they're interested in keeping Markieff Morris and Dwight Howard, so no surprise there. But let's start off Markieff first. Markieff, during the regular season, he didn't play too much games for the Lakers in the regular season. But the games he did play, he averaged 9.7 points, 3.8 rebounds and 1.3 assists, shooting 44.3% from the field, 36.6% from three, and 77.6% from the free throw line. So pretty decent stats. He had a pretty average regular season with the Lakers, but he signed midway through the season, so he didn't play much of the games with them. So you can't be too hard on him. But the playoffs, even though here it says he only averaged 5.9 points per game, 3 rebounds and 1 assist, which is less than all the other regular season stats. He had a far bigger impact in the playoffs, shooting 44.9% from the field, 42% from 3, and 77.8% from the free throw line. Now the big one is the 42% from 3. Markieff helped stretch the floor for us, last year in the playoffs, especially that Houston series, but also in the rest of the series against the Blazers, Nuggets, and also the Heat. Brought a lot of defensive qualities, grabbed rebounds, did his job for us, a great signing by Rob Blake, so fair play to him. And so I was surprised they're trying to re-sign him. So, if there's spot for Markieff in the roster, which there should be, go ahead and re-sign him, do what you have to do. As for Dwight Howard, he's slightly different, he was with us for the whole season, and as you know, when Dwight first came in, after what happened in 2013, now Laker fans wanted him back. But he came in on a non-guaranteed veteran minimum contract. It's only $2.6 million. So, as in his words, he worked for free. But we'll get on with it. I'll get on to that in a minute. But Dwight last year, he averaged 7.5 points per game, 7.3 rebounds per game, 1.7 assists per game, and 1.1 blocks per game. This is all in the playoffs as well. And he shot 51.4% from the free throw line, which is classic Dwight. He's just, him and Shaq. We made a video with the two of them that will be coming out soon. But they both don't shoot well from three, but he's from three as well. But they don't shoot well from the free throw line either. Just over 50% from the free throw line, which is it's good enough. So for Dwight, 60% from three, can't take that too seriously. I didn't see him take much threes in the playoffs at all. The only three I saw him take was in Game 6 against the Miami Heat, when the game was pretty much over, and he shot a random three, which is pretty cool. He shot 72.9% from the field, but just had 3-pointers. Can't take that one too seriously. He didn't shoot much from the field at all, if any. Can't remember much. But what he did do was he caught a lot of alley-oops, got a lot of good slams. He cleaned up the glass. Got a lot of putback finishes there. Big impact on the defensive end and from the bench as well. He accepted his role when he came into the Lakers. As I said, on that veteran minimum contract, a former 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, so fair play to him for that. And he had a massive impact on the team, so I'm not surprised that the Lakers are trying to re-sign him, and they should be trying to re-sign him. The Warriors are said to be interested in him, so the Lakers, they've got to go get him while he's here. And he said he would like to re-sign the Lakers if possible. He just wants to get paid. Now, what Dwight said is he would like to come back to the Lakers. He said he'd love to come back to play for the best fans in the world. He's back in the good books of the Laker fans, after happening in 2013. So, Dwight wants to come back for another season at least and see if he can repeat, which I don't blame him for. He'd want to be doing that. Also said, I don't want to play for free anymore this year. I was like, okay, I'll do whatever last year, but I think I've earned a contract, which, from Dwight's point of view, is pretty true, As I said, in the veteran minimum contract, last year. Richard Dwight, you know, as I said, former 3-time Defense Player of the Year. He did fall a long way, but I made a video on that. That will be coming out soon. So I won't get too much into that. But, you know, he accepted his role in the team, started the season on the bench, and he ended up starting the Western Conference and the NBA Finals. So fair play to Dwight, got his ring. Hopefully the Lakers can sort out a deal for him, and also Markieff Morris. Now Dwight, he's going to be turning 36. No, he's going to be turning 35 soon enough. You know, gotta be worried at, but he keeps himself in great shape, so I got no problem giving him another contract for 1 or 2 years. And also, same Markieff Morris, you know, he deserves one as well. So anyway, that's just a quick little video about Markieff and Dwight Howard. Hopefully, you know, I'm big fans of both of them. Hopefully Rob Pelinka can get this deal done, these deals done even, especially with Rajon Rondo looking like he's out of here, and with KCP's up in the air, and Avery Bradley. So hopefully we can get a few more of them in the door, and if not, hopefully Rob Pelinka can do some big trades or sign some free agents in the offseason. Guys, thanks for watching the video. Make sure to like the video anyway. Nope, don't just subscribe, just like the video anyway. And if you want to be extra nice, you know, could subscribe and notifications on, because I make lots of trade videos this off season. Thanks for watching, and I'm out of here.